Now this one here is really quite rare because I actually get to call out the hypocrisy of both sides when it comes to the latest current thing, which I've got to say
has absolutely sweet fuck all to do with us, understand?
Yeah, as I said the other day, I'm not a known giver of fucks when it comes to other countries' problems, which means I couldn't care less about either side of this, and let me tell you, I literally never will. But some people here have gone balls deep on it and outed themselves as a blatant hypocrite, which is always fun to call out, so here we are.
Pandemic.
Now, this rank hypocrisy is coming from both sides of the debate about showing the Israel flag during the upcoming England games.
You what?
Yeah, it's insane, and as my last video stated, I think no foreign flag should be flying in this country, well outside of an embassy. But many people are desperate for yet another virtue signal, which as you know, the FA are usually happy to do, only this time it seems they said no. Obviously, the fact that the FA have sanctioned Ukraine flags to be shown at Wembley and their love of BLM and LGBT unicorn puke makes them denying this a bunch of hypocrites that people have rightly called out. This sort of shit many people actually expected from the FA, but the trouble is that some of the people attacking the FA for it are contradicting their previous position without bloody knowing it, or they just don't care. Here, for instance, you see we've got Nigel Farage tweeting about the FA refusing to virtue signal for Israel, where he shares this video I'm gonna play ya.
So our Football Association loves to present their manners, their pride, doing the right thing all the time. And so the Arch at Wembley, you know, it puts up the French flag when France is under attack, the Turkish flag when they are under attack, the Ukraine flag when they're under attack, and of course, when the World Cup was going on in Qatar, the LGBTQ plus colours went up, because we're good people, we're nice people, we're great people, until it comes to the Jews. And then no one cares, because they refuse to put up the Israel flag, despite what Hamas have done there over the course of the last 5 days. This is pure cowardice. They're obviously worried about the local population living in that area, and all of it says one thing. All this wonderful talk we've had about diversity, how wonderful it is. Well, if this is multiculturalism, if we're so scared of these extremists that celebrate terror on the streets of London, we're in a bad place. And I'm sorry to the FA, you can take the knee all you like, but this makes you total and utter hypocrites.
Now, he is right that the FA are cowards who will happily suck the ballsack of any lefty cause they can literally any other time. But Farage clearly lacks the brain cells to realise that by sitting there demanding they put up the Israeli flag, he's as much of a hypocrite as they are. I mean, remember, he, like us, said that BLM kneeling shouldn't be in sports, as we did the rainbow unicorn puke and politics in general. But yet here we have this tit and various other people demanding politics be injected into sports, because guess what, they agree with these politics.
But the moral of the story is very, very simple. All sporting teams, all sporting events should stay completely out of politics, not get engaged with any political gestures of any kind whatsoever. No good can come of it.
That, if you ask me, is some lefty bullshit by essentially saying I don't mind politicising sports when it's politics I agree with. I mean, for anyone who stood against BLM and all of that to then call the FA hypocrites while demanding a flag be flown that ain't English shows a level of cognitive dissonance a BBC reporter would be proud of. Shit pot and kettle comes to bloody mind. Now me, as I've said personally, I think none of it should be here, because guess what, none of it's related to this country, but naturally people on both sides have been swept up in the media storm, and Farage is clearly one of them. Obviously he's not alone in this hypocrisy, but I hope this video shows you the sort of cognitive dissonance both sides can pull when driven into stupidity.
Fucking embarrassing.
Pandemic.
We're